And welcome back everyone to the channel, and today I'm going to jump into a new series with Football Manager. I thought why not make another series here on my channel on Football Manager to see how far I can take myself, a own career from armchair expert to Champions League glory or some kind of glory. So we'll see if we can get a decent career going. So we're going to start unemployed, as you see here on the top left, unemployed, and then create a profile that is completely inexperienced in football. So here is the profile of a manager who has no football experience. So I went through, created a new profile, and chose no experience in football, no experience in managerial duties, but being slightly more determined. That is like some of the personal traits and tendencies that you have to choose. You cannot like not choose it. So I chose a few. You can see here on the right: plays attacking soccer, entertaining soccer. The fact that you're calling it soccer is driving me nuts. It's football. Paying close attention to youth development. That's sort of like my philosophies, you can argue. Highly driven and inspiring others is your personalities, with determination being reasonable. Otherwise, everything is unsuited. I have no experience whatsoever. We're going to start in Austria with a with a character name of FK Vanka. It's a little alluding to a situation that occurred in Fox Sports in real life at the World Cup. If you know, you know. So we're going to start with two languages spoken, English and German. And yeah, let's jump into finding a job, which we have to do quickly through here. Under head coach vacancies, we can see here all the list of teams that are searching for a new head coach. And of course, we're in a bit of luck because this is in July of 2025. July is, of course, the summer break for a lot of championships, right? A lot of leagues are currently on summer break, and a lot of times they fire their manager at the end of the season and then are looking for new managers. Now, of course, teams like Logroño or Madrid, Ajax, St. Mirren, these teams are going to be difficult to enter because they are high-tier teams with a lot of big names hoping to get that job. For example, Real Madrid recently hiring Jose Mourinho. We're not going to be anywhere near Jose's level, since we're armchair managers. Korea's league is also an option, but they're also probably looking for someone with some experience. Now, I also with with Football Manager 26, we also get women's teams. So there are some women's teams involved, like this Swedish team here. I think it's a women's team. Wellington Phoenix. What tier of football is this? I don't know. Well, we're just gonna toss a bunch of applications everywhere. This seems to be like the A tier of the Australian League, I think. Probably. But yeah, we're just going to toss our resume everywhere and see which clubs write back. So while SSV Jan Regensburg does not want us, unsuccessful job application. This is quite a positive rejection, though. Despite opting against shortlisting you due to the strength of the other candidates, the board would like to place on record that they feel you would have been a good fit for the club's highly ambitious vision for the future. This is mainly as a result of your deep commitment towards developing youth players. There are, however, concerns as to your suitability for our vision because of your slight lack of experience in leading teams in promotions. So having not had any experience in managerial duties, I guess that's why I didn't get the Regensburg offer. But I have no idea how to pronounce this team. This is a Welsh team, local in the Cymru North League, which is probably like the third tier of Wales. Never mind, it's the second tier of Wales, right? Or I don't know. Premier seems to be the top tier of Welsh football. Let me just do a quick check here. It must be. Premier is the top tier of Welsh football here, 106th in the world rankings. And then this must be the second tier of Welsh football. So this is a huge opportunity if it is true. So let me go back to my overview to this and then job interview. Let's attend this interview and see what they're asking. Hello, FK. We've invited you along today so we can put forward our vision for the club and allow you to suggest any alterations for us to consider should we decide to hire you. I'm glad you've given me the chance to talk to a club. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. You're up for a few jobs right now, it seems. Are you hedging your bets? Um, I'm exploring my options right now. I think that's the best option. How would you feel about working with our current general manager, Mikey Evans? In fact, I don't care having to work with a general manager because I've found that a lot of times the general manager does absolutely niche. So it's not a bad thing. I'm more than happy to work with him and to say something to garner interest. You know, if they offer me the job, I'll go for it. We're aiming to avoid relegation. Is this something you think is attainable, or can you take us further? I think we can finish in mid-table. If given the job, I would be. Let's try and exceed expectations. Would a proposed transfer budget of 3K be sufficient should you get the job? To be honest, I just agree because if they are in a poor financial state, they're gonna be quite uptight about me overspending. But I can just say I'll stick to the budget. I think the gross transfer budget is realistic and would give me the funds needed to bring the team up to scratch if hired. Great. Should you get the job, we're willing to provide you with a payroll. In fact, I just don't know what the point of the payroll is in the game, so I'd be happy to work with the proposed payroll. Or sorry, this is the player payroll. This is the players that should have. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to change that budget yet. Do you have any requests for us to consider should we decide to hire you? No requests yet. Okay, that's it. What I was trying to say is my salary. That's the one I was thinking of. I don't know what the whole point of the salary is, so I'll take like £0 salary because I just don't know why salary exists in this game because I don't have a lifestyle or anything that I can do with my salary, but hey, it is what it is. We got another flurry of unsuccessful applications like Torquay, Woking, Maidenhead, and Wellington, Phoenix. So this is New Zealand's team. They don't want me, but we got an offer from the Women's League, Team TGFF. No idea what this team is, but we will attend the interview in case our other one in Wales is denied. It's great to be here. Let's get started. Let's see. Carolina Lundberg. You're up for a few jobs right now, it seems. Are you hedging your bets? I'm merely considering my options. That's the honest answer. Are you ready to get stuck in at the club that has big financial problems? I appreciate the need for good financial management, and you wouldn't have to worry with me as a head coach. I'm under no illusion about the scale of the task. It'll be hard, but it's a challenge I'm up for. I feel the best approach is to ignore anything but the soccer because that's all that really matters. I'll say I'm up for the challenge. We're currently defying expectations and have done so for much of the season. Could you keep the good times rolling? Honestly, I haven't checked your standings in the season. I've consistently helped players to perform above and beyond their abilities and expect to continue doing that. That seems like a strong answer. If hired, we would expect you to avoid relegation, with us unable to consider keeping you in the role should we be relegated. Do you think you can do better than that? I think we could finish mid-table. If given the job, I feel I have the ability to greatly surpass. I think we'll just agree. Do you have anything for us to consider? No requests at this time, and we end chat. So we got 2 possible destinations right now, which is a big positive. Okay, so we have an offer from Team TGFF. I don't know about the Welsh team. They have not responded yet. What do I do? Do I reject this or do we keep going? 1-year contract on 4.3K a year. Dude, I'm poor. That's not even minimum wage. This must be like a Sunday league site or something. Wow. No money. Wow. They're really in bad shape then. Let's just take a quick look at the fixtures here. They've been performing above expectations with 3 wins and 2 draws. Really? 3 draws? Sorry. Okay. I mean, I guess for a team with no money, that is a decent result. We still got a bunch of games still to play. So, yeah, pretty much the fate of this club is in my hands if I join. I don't know if there's a stall button. I just don't want to sign yet. Delay for a week. There we go. Delay for a week. Give me a chance to delay for a week, please. Okay, there we go. So TGFF agreed to a week delay, but meanwhile, this team, Caersws, give me a second.
Caersws.
Okay, so it's pronounced Kier, so like beer, Caersws. So Caersws in Wales is offering me a job. Okay. 67K per year payroll budget with a 3K transfer budget. I think we go for this one. Percentage of club compensation required for coaching role. 90%. Okay. Contract length is about a year. 19K salary. Well, you know what? Finalize the deal. Let's go. Finalize. We'll just take it. Let's see. And we're signed. Caersws is now our home. Taking a look at our squad here. First look, it is a bit of a interesting looking team here. We have a decent goalkeeper, very young, 22-year-old Max Williams, who has pretty strong abilities. So I'm pretty happy with that. We'll put him in goal and develop him throughout the season. Aerial reach is pretty good. Some of the other stats are not that great, but punching and reflex is pretty strong. So that's a pretty strong goalkeeper for our league, and it reflects that with the 3-star or 2.5-star tactical ability. With our right back being Sam Davies, 28-year-old. So I don't like that his crossing is low and his marking's pretty low, but his teamwork and work rate is high. So that is good to see. We got Jones, center back with good tackling, which is all that I care about. He'll be our sort of no-nonsense center back at the back, the rock in defense. Meanwhile, we got Harry Cottam, who has good acceleration, agility, natural fitness, but his work rate's pretty low with his defensive stats not being too great. Tackling is pretty low, etc. So perhaps he plays more of a defensive mid position. We'll see. It's adjustable, of course, but we're pretty low on center backs. I think they're like the only two, and then I have one additional center back. So that's why I put him in there for now. Lister on left back with good leadership. So maybe he's captain material. At only 22 years old is pretty good. His good passing, like medium passing, tends like fair. Has a bit of flair, but otherwise his stats are just not great. Acceleration as well, but he is in his early stages here, and also going month-to-month contract apparently. We got Dylan Brown, who's in the midfield. He's playing defensive mid right now, I think, right? Yeah, he's playing defensive mid, but he has good determination, good leadership, good teamwork, good work rate, so he might be the engine in the midfield alongside Mitten, who is a pretty seasoned veteran, could we argue, at 29. He's pretty solid. Good passing, which is necessary for distributing to the wingers or ahead to attack. So he's going to be necessary there. Good teamwork and aggression, which is what I like to see. Phillips, who's currently playing as right mid, so right attacking mid, who will drop back to right mid. His first touch is good, which is critical if you're a winger and you have to receive passes. Decisions, leadership off the ball is also pretty good. Crossing is not great, which is something we need to work on. Rollins in the center mid needs to be the manager of the midfield, pretty much. Determination is good, leadership's good, dribbling is pretty decent, so maybe we can create a strong player out of him too. At 22, he's pretty strong. McLaughlin is currently in left attacking mid. His leadership's good, teamwork's good, acceleration, balance, pace are pretty strong as a stats, but his crossing is poor, so maybe we should not be crossing as much. And then we have Callum Francis Jones at 18, best striker we have in the club. His first touch is good, but his finishing is pretty low, but hopefully he can make up for that by getting some more practice in. So that is what we want to see. So that is, I think, our first lineup pretty much. This is how we're going to line up. I'll just assign some detailed roles here. Fixtures and results here. It seems like they've been okay. Had a poor start to the season with a loss against Denbigh Town. And we're playing them again in the Nathaniel MG Cup second round. And then we got the season going again. We also got the Simru League Tier 2 League Cup first round coming up soon as well. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Time to meet the players, and here they are all in the room. Hi everyone, I'm FK. I'm so proud to be given the opportunity to lead this team into the future. I want to start by telling you that all a bit about who I am and what you can expect from me as manager. I like to consider myself to be an attacking coach, and above all else, I will prioritize the style of play that excites and brings goals. That is nice. I'll also prioritize individual and collective development. I enjoy working with individuals to take their games to the next level. That sounds fair. We're going to have fun too. Football should be entertaining. I want to bring excitement to the recreation ground. Okay, good. The main thing I want you to know about me is as a person that I'm incredibly driven and determined to bring success to the club. I'm also something of an evangelist for inspiration and belief. Thanks everyone. Once again, I'm really excited. Okay, so that was just simple introduction. Everyone's just expressionless and neutral. So I see here that we have a scout of Martin Davies without a job right now. His role as a scout is pretty good. Adaptability is outstanding, but his judgment of player ability and potential is pretty low. But we do need a scout, so let me approach to sign him as a scout on a 2.7k salary. Suggest terms. Meet me in the middle there. Perfect. So he's gonna be our part-time scout. We have a scout report here of Archie Shepherd. He's a free agent with some decent stats. Now, we're not certain of how these stats align. We're given ranges because we need more scouting, and we currently have a scout that's on his way in. But in all honesty, this is already looking like a good scout report. So the scout report was made 3 days ago by Mickey Evans, the general manager, and he says it's already a good player, potentially good player, outperforming Ashley Jones and Cottam in center back. So we should let's approach him and see if he wants to play. He'll be a star player, great. He'll play forever. Non-contract status, appearance fee, £90. Ooh, part-time. Can you do a part-time? Would you be happy with maybe non-contract, actually? We might be Sunday League level here. I'm sorry, I'm not very familiar with this league. So unused substitute fee of £5. Suggest terms. Is he okay with that? No, he's not. Exceeds maximum allowance of... Ooh, I need this to firm. It's a non-negotiable. That's the max I can give you, mate. Maybe shutout bonus of £40 and £10 unused substitution fee. Oh, he's not happy. He walked. That's fine. Well, we lost one. That's fair. Skip introduction. I don't care. Early signs of an excellent signing. Fairly one-footed and slow, but good in the air. So he could be a good holding player, right? The defensive holding guy. Drop these numbers a little. Suggest terms. He's happy with it. Finalize the deal. And we exit talks. Okay, we could sign Callum Humphreys on a non-playing contract. So we'll accept Martin Davies, scout. He is now on board with us. Fantastic, as a part-time scout. Oh, we got a sponsor. Caersws announced a new main uniform sponsorship deal. A local company is set to sponsor us for 6.5k a year over the 2 years. So yeah, that is a good chunk of money. This is great. Turnover is positive now for this season, and then we'll stay on that number for the next year as well. Balance is going down though. Ooh. It's our first game as manager. It's a league game against Denbigh Town, or actually the cup game against Denbigh Town. We're going to use this lineup to face them. We'll put opposition instructions, especially the striker, to tight mark, tight press, and a hard tackle with weaker foot. I think that's fair because the striker is the most critical piece to them scoring goals most likely. But let's see. This is a big test. I have no idea about this league. He's a striker and a defensive level. Give him like 23, I guess. Jake Humphreys is a defensive right. We'll give him like 3. Confirm squad numbers and keep going. It's going to be an interesting test to see how our strategies fare with having no idea about football. I mean, I guess we played Sunday League when we were young, and entering the manager side of the world. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. To show everyone what we're all about, And let's go to dugout. Caersws. Tiny stadium with no one in the stands. Wow. We got a bunch of elderly people, I guess, by the looks of it. And then no one else. Look, it's an empty stadium. Well, we're in an empty stadium watching our team play footy. Oh, Davis with a chance. Francis Jones. Oh, it's our first goal. Let's go. Caersws. Absolutely off to a flying start here. Brown with a pass to Phillips. Phillips out wide. Passes it back to Brown. He lobs one forward to Davies, who cuts it across for Francis Jones to tap it in. Oh, great start to 1-0 up. Let's go. Ah, they respond. Alfie Vaughn. Vaughn. Nathan Brown with the assist. I was hoping that didn't go in. They had a great chance, but he was letting it go. But from out wide, they need to step up to him. He gets absolutely beat in the air. Vaughn with open space. Come on, tight marking, guys. Tight marking. It's a 1-1 draw as we hit half time. We've dominated, but yeah, I think we'll just encourage them. Oh, Francis Jones with a chance. Deflected out. Brown back to Rollins, who gets tackled. Mitten, Phillips with a strike. Oh, we hit the 60-minute mark, so I think it's time to consider some changes here. It looks like our attacking midfield players are struggling out there. We might give it a little shake-up. Harris on for McLaughlin, and then Jones on for Rollins. We'll see if that improves it. We'll give him a pep talk. I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Let's see if they can make a difference here. I'm thinking of making another change here. We're nearing the 80th minute. So let's put on Barker on for Lister. Lister's a little jaded. He has taken... he has put in a stint and a half. Phillips, I think, needs to be pulled. He's not had a greatest of games, but I don't have an attacking right midfielder. Okay, what about Brown and Mitten? They've played solid in the midfield. I really don't have an attacking right mid. Wow. Can Davies play up there? Ugh, very poorly, though. We'll leave him on then. Here we go. A chance with the corner kick in extra time, in added time. Jones, can you hit a good one and then maybe get us this crucial goal to win the game? Goalkeeper does well. Great reflexes to knock that out. Davies, intercepted, but it's over. Okay, so we're going to penalties. Yikes. Sam Barker leads us off, or Sam Phillips starts us off. Sam Barker then. Composure, they're just really bad at penalties. Count Francis Jones, Jack Jones, and then Wainwright. He has some good composure. Ashley Jones. Let me bring Ashley Jones up. I'm going to remove Dylan Brown, who is very low on composure. Mitten. And then Dylan Brown has a good penalty-taking abilities, though. So we'll put him there, I guess. And then Harris, and then Max Williams. Okay, we're underdogs today, but that should just go cause a few surprises. I don't know why I'm saying that during a penalty shootout, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, Max Williams with a save straight at him. The ball floats to the penalty spot. Here we go, Phillips to take. Scores. There we go, boys. Composure. I like it. McCary scores. Here we go, Barker with the penalty. Scores. Yes, we're 2-1 up. Here we go. Pearson. Oh, Max Williams saves. Another save. Absolutely stunning performance from the goalkeeper here, reading the opposition like a book. Francis Jones, star striker. Uh-oh. Here we go. Roberts scores. Uh-oh. Here we go, Jones. Missed this one. Balloon it over the stadium. Oh, no. Sorry. He's our player. Oh, man. Good thing he scored. Wished ill on my own player there. Davies. Scores. Okay. Final kick. This is where we made the critical change of putting in a player with high composure. Wainwright. Can he get us through to the next round? No, he cannot. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Clark's injured. Williams. Uh-oh. Jones on Jones. Come on. Oh my gosh. Max Williams did so well to save 2 penalties, but we bottled it. Absolutely bottled it. Wow, that's painful. I'm not really happy. Look disheartened. Yeah, screw you guys, man. I'm giving them a taste of the medicine that they're gonna get throughout the season if they're underperforming. But man, that is unfortunate. Wow. Unfortunately, we lose out on Callum Humphreys. He signed with another team. So Afan Lido signs Humphreys. That's fine. But Luke Sylvester is a player that we are hoping to sign. He's a strong right back, and we saw Davies was possibly the only right back we had, but he also plays wing back, so that might be useful. Let's drop his part-time wages down to 2.8k. We'll see if we can get him on a fairly cheaper contract here. Appearance fee, shutout bonus, we'll drop that. Unused substitution fee. These are fairly cheap. Granted, we have like no budget. Let's offer this. Okay. 2.8k, 70. I'll give you £8 for each of these bonus and appearance fees. We're close. We're close. Let me drop my per annum salary a little. And we should get him. Finalized deal. Great. Luke Sylvester agreed to terms. Our first league match then. Let's see if we can perform well here. I think we keep this lineup, but make a couple changes. I have a left attacking mid player available on the... I don't have any right attacking mid. Oh, I do. Jones. Great. Let's put him on the bench. On for Harry's. He's had a poor showing, though. His average rating is a 5.9. Yikes. Okay. Leave him on the bench for now. Lister's a defensive mid. Lewis. I mean, they're all pretty bad. His finishing's an 8. And Francis Jones has a finishing of 7. Oh, he is much better than him, though. Oh, see, Lewis has a better finishing. Let's try and put him on top, up top. Oh my god, the stars is just not showing good. That is horrendous. But I'll keep Francis Jones on the bench. He's a well-seasoned player, I think. What do I do? On for Edwards. We'll do that. It's a tight bench with only 7 subs, so yeah, that's fine. We'll play this team here. They're pretty strong otherwise. Well, here we go then. This is a test to see how our league chances fare. I don't know where we're expected. So I said top half finish and they were upset by it. So I guess we're in the bottom half of the table usually. But can we outperform is the question. So unfortunate crash out of the cup, but let's see if we can put in a good stint in the season, in the league. Oh, it's an attack from Mold Alexandria, I believe that their name is. Alexandria. They're constantly putting us under pressure. This ain't good. They are taking shots from range that are costing them possession. They're wasting the ball a lot. Let's try and get a goal. We need to lower the goal difference. We lost 1-0 in our first opening match. Rollins. Oh my god, did you see that? Rollins. Absolute madness. Rollins. This guy is an absolute unit. Did you just see that goal? Mitten passes it forward. Great through ball for Rollins, who gets out there, turns, strike and a half to get it into the top right corner. Wow, Rollins. You beast. Oh, Rollins again. Lewis out wide for Lister, who gets a cross in. Phillips, header. Looping header over the goalkeeper. We're up 2-0. Huge. First half turning out to become a strong start for us. This was a great build-up. Rollins pass to Lewis, who puts it wide for Lister, who gets it, hits one in, and there we go, to the head of Phillips. Looping header over Green, who struggles to get to it. Absolutely amazing stuff. And we hit half time here with a very solid 2-0 lead. Dominating possession for the most part. Fairly equal on shots and shots on target. So I'm happy with the shots taken and the 2-goal lead we have right now. We might make a quick switch here for McLaughlin. I want to give other players a shot here. Maybe Jones. One of the Joneses can play. Let's get Jay Jones on left attacking mid. Or let's put Harris on. Let's put Harris on at left attacking mid and see how he fares out there. Oh, what a through ball. What a through ball. That caught me by surprise there. Oh, that ain't good. Ooh, that was well built. Nash had the ball. We need to press a little stronger, guys. We need a stronger press than giving him space. Clark as well with good space. Splits the defense, gets through, and nice strike into the back of the net. Just need to take a quick peek at our tactics here, opposition instructions, because I think they made some changes. So that's exactly why we're not marking him as tightly as we did. Servets was his name. All right, we hit 70th minute. I think I want to make some changes. Davies having not so good game. He's nervous at the right back. So let's put Humphreys out there. And then who else can we put on? Francis Jones up top. Lewis, yeah. Francis Jones. Give him a prep talk. I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Let's hope that settles them in a bit. I don't know. Let me take a quick pause here because we're in the 82nd minute. I think I want to take off Phillips. He's tired. And Brown is also tired. Phillips. Jones on for Phillips then. And then I don't have any defensive midfield players. Do I take off Lister? He's apprehensive. Yeah, let's put on Barker for Lister. And give him a prep talk. Try to see this result through in the remaining time. Yeah! First victory. League game victory. What a game. Caersws with the victory. 2-1 over Mold Alexandra. Call him Moldy Alexandra. That was really special. Nobody gave us a chance, but you played magnificently. Congratulations. That was a great game. So after that game, we are on 0 goal difference with 3 points on the board. 1 win, 1 loss. The loss not being my responsibility. That was before I joined the team. But that is good that we're in the middle of the table as it stands. And good news, Luke Sylvester has confirmed his willingness to join the club, so accept, and we bring him on board. He's going to be a huge right back for us. If we look at his stats here, it's like what we expect in this league, but his acceleration, agility, pace, natural fitness is great, aggression's good, determination is absolutely stunning. Yeah, what we need is good passing and marking, which currently is like underwhelming, but he can work on it. Another good source of players is our under 19 youth club, of course. And I noticed this one player, Leo Nicholas, who has pretty strong crossing and his dribbling is decent. And that is based off of the current abilities in our club. His passing's not great though, so he needs to work on that. First, I mean, passing one just tells you he touches the ball or he tries to pass the ball and it goes to Mars instead of the player that he's intended to. So that is shocking. Like at this point, I think you have to hang up the boots. Meanwhile, his crossing's at 10, which is kind of interesting. Natural fitness is 14. Leadership is good. Teamwork is good as well. Work rate is strong. Maybe we give him a chance. Let's try and bring him up to the senior squad. Oh, he's unavailable? Why? Unavailable for under 19s, yeah, because he's coming up to us. So we made we made 2 changes here. We put Francis Jones back up top. He's like the better striker than Lewis here. And then we also brought on Sylvester, who we just signed, of course. So he's at right back. He's going to be a pretty solid right back player, I believe. And then we also brought in Leo Nicholas, the player that we upgraded from the under 19s to the bench to see if we can bring him on later in the game. He's gonna bring in that right wing or left wing change, a fresh set of legs, if you will. He's 16, so he has a lot of development he could do and maybe even grow into a good player if we give him a lot of time on the field. So let's hope. Okay, I do hear a little bit of crowd noise in this game. It seems like we do have a little bit of an attendance at this game. So let's kick off. Yeah, there are quite a few people around the field. Oh dear. Okay. My microphone's back. My microphone just died as Perry put in a beauty of a strike into the top right-hand corner there. We're down 1-0. Yikes. Oh, Phillips with the chance. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Nicely done by Phillips, who I think is doing this celebration. Yikes. Rollins with the build-up here. McLaughlin with the ball out wide on the left-hand side here. Finds a deep cross to the back post to Phillips, who curls one in nicely. It's been a pretty stellar 2 goals scored on this in this game. Great shot by Perry, I believe, their striker, and then Phillips here. Incredible. Oh, here we go. Rollins with the ball here. Oh no, Rollins down. Rollins down. Oh, flippin' heck. He might be injured. Oh, Rollins injured is a bad thing here. He's okay by the looks of it. He sprained his ankle while running or something? I don't know. McLaughlin with the ball out wide. Can he get a nice cross in? Lister? McLaughlin into the box. Phillips nearly there. Brown with the ball. Strike in the half. Let's go! Yes! Come on, guys. This is good stuff. I like it. I like it a lot. This was great development. Lister. McLaughlin over to Phillips, who's unable to get to it. The goalkeeper gets to it first. Brown with a nice trapping of the ball. Finesse shot to the far corner. Beautiful. Or far post, I think. It didn't go to the corner, but... Oh, chef's kiss. Brown. Mitten. Brown. Out wide to Sylvester again. Knocks it past the defender. Crosses it in. Francis Jones with another goal. Let's go. This is the style of football we want to see, man. Tiki-taka style. Quick passing. Whipped corner. Or whipped crosses. Good stuff. Sylvester. Knocks it past his defender with a great through ball for Francis Jones. Exceptional stuff, man. This is what prime Barcelona used to be. There we have it. The halftime has come. And you can see here in the stats themselves that the scoreline represents what happened in the half. We've had majority of possession, more shots on target, and more shots in total. And then our expected goals is almost 1, and we're at 3 right now. So that is great. Clear-cut chances 1 and corners 1. Like all the stats are showing, we should be in the lead, and we are. So this is fantastic stuff. I'm happy. Send them out again for a second half, and then we'll make some key changes here to spice things up. It's been 65 minutes into half, and it seems like the opposition is starting to gel a bit. So let's shift things. Let's, bring a little shock here. I'm a little concerned about Rollins with his small injury scare in the first half. So I think I might put Jay Jones in there instead, see how he fares. And then I might bring on our youngster here on for maybe McLaughlin. Nicholas on for McLaughlin. Let's give it a go. All right, the final 10 minutes. It looks like Phillips might be a little tired, so let's put Jones on there instead of him. Francis Jones is doing well. Mitten in the middle. So maybe Humphreys on for Mitten. Does he play that position? I do not know. He does have midfield center, so that's why I'm putting him there. We can make one more adjustment, but I don't know if I should. Just because we can. Okay, let's put him on for the Lister, maybe. Pretty uneventful second half. We didn't get any big highlights to rewatch, so it turns out we dominated and controlled the rest of the game. They did come back a bit with more shots on target and more shots, so it's more fairly even playing ground in the second half now. But at the end of the day, the scoreline is what matters, and we got the scoreline. I'm very proud of the performance for sure. So after that game, that brings us up to 2 wins out of the past 3 games played. So we're on 6 points right now. We do have a game at hand against the top 3 here that will get promotion to the Premier League, I guess, the Simru Premier. But if we do win it, we could go second in the table. So we have a chance here if we do well. So yeah, that was a great start. I mean, I don't know what the table usually looks like, but Mold Alexandria is down here. That was the other team we played. And then Real 1879, which is the team we just played, is the bottom of the league right now. Not sure if they're usually here. Maybe this is like Spurs. You usually see them up there, but they're down here. I don't know. But as it stands, we're doing very well. Apparently, Leon Nicholas has become the youngest ever Caersws player to have played or graced the field. Appearance at the age of 16 years and 240 days for Caersws away at Real 1879 in the league is a new team record. Caersws' previous youngest player was Jake Humphreys, who appeared at the age of 17 years and 29 days. Good news, we got Carson Cairns at Shrewsbury, about to join us on a free loan, by the way. We got him for free. So Carson's stats are pretty solid for a center back. No nonsense center back. He's 3-star ability, but also look at his stats here. First touch is pretty strong, but his heading ability is strong, so he's going to be a strong defensive player. Maybe even play a role like Harry Maguire up top. He might head in some goals from corners. His marking capacity is also pretty solid with 6, and tackling is pretty strong, so I like that. It's a great signing, great loan signing for us. We're playing a derby game against Newtown. So let's see what we can do. We got Carsten Kearns, who will play as no-nonsense center back there, bolstering that defense a little bit already. So that's solid. I like it. Morris, how good is he at? His tackling is strong. Maybe we'll bring him on as a defensive mid replacement. Think I'll bring Humphreys off then, off the bench. We have a lot of attacking players. Maybe Jones off. Wait, should we? Let's put Cottam on. He's pretty unused right now, but I think he has versatility in him in the central midfield positions. We'll see if he performs. I don't know. But yeah, this is the squad we'll use. Here we go. Kicking off this game. It's apparently a derby style, a rivalry between Newtown and Caersws. So let's see if we can get the bragging rights out of this one already with Wainwright getting the free kick. That was a terrible free kick. But we regain possession, hopefully. Very good. Oh, that's a great look from Max Williams to find McLaughlin on the counterattack here on Roll. Oh no, Rollins. He took an arrow to the knee. What is this guy doing? Come on, we had an opportunity there, man. Rollins is great, but he is quite brittle. Oh, Rollins, get that pass off to McLaughlin. McLaughlin with an early cross to Francis Jones, not able to get there. Phillips regains possession. Sylvester Brown. Sylvester, great passing. Mitten's just unable to get to him. McLaughlin. Whoa! That was dangerous. That was extremely dangerous. Max Williams gets his foot to it to stop that. Wow. We have the first half done and dusted. I like what I saw. Good control of the game. It's 0-0. I just need it to be elevated a level. I'm happy with how they're performing, but I needed to get, another step higher. So we'll see if we can replace Rollins because he's having a shocker of a game. Also with his injury scare there, I just don't want to risk it anymore. So we'll put Jones on instead. And I think we should be good for now. We have 4 substitutions remaining. Been about 67 minutes, 66 minutes in. I think we need to make some changes here. McLaughlin not having the greatest of games. Phillips doing okay. So let's put Nicholas on for McLaughlin. Maybe we need to make some changes up top. Can Barker play well up top? I don't know. What's his stats in striking position? His striking, he's not great. I think Lewis is a much better player because he has 8 finishing. So we'll put him up top instead of Francis Jones, who's struggling up top. Midfield is looking okay, but could do with a better performing. Brown is struggling a little bit. Let me put on Morris, maybe. Let's see how that works. I have faith in you. Go out there, make a difference. Make a quick change here. I think Mitten is frustrated, so I'm going to pull him off and put Cottam on. Tell him to make a difference out there. Let's see if he can. Come on. Lewis with the ball. Nicholas with the ball again. Morris. Jones. Morris. What are you doing with that ball? Karsten puts it out wide for Nicholas. Can he get to it? No, he cannot. But it's Lister. Nicholas. Mitten. Nicholas spins his defender. What a legend. 16-year-old legend there. Phillips. Jones. Yes! Yes! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. That is some football, man. That is beautiful stuff. Oh, look at that. Mitten. Nicholas spins his defender, man. Sent him shops. Crosses it in for Phillips, who knocks it down for Jones to get his goal. Wow. What a tap-in. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. That is the sort of football I want to see from this team. Caught him in the midfield. I like what he's doing with Nicholas. Look at this. This is brilliant football, man. Brilliant football. Wow, that was... Caught him. I'm impressed, bro. I'm impressed. Caught him with the great ball over the top to Nicholas, who cuts it in nicely. I mean, his crossing is a 10. So, yeah, he's one of the best crossers in the team. And it shows there. It shows. Jones with a nice tap in. Oh, no. That might be a penalty. A late penalty here. Oh, boy. That was a nasty tackle. He fell in the box. Well, I don't know if it's a nasty tackle, but he fell. Max Williams! Woo! What a save, man. Max Williams does his part for the team. Guys, this is a team. This is a football team. Wow, wow, wow. And that should be final whistle, surely. Come on, referee. Call it. Maybe he's giving an extra minute for the penalty. Come on. Get out to it. Alright, that's fine. Totally killed him, but that's okay. Referee! We're playing beyond the regulation time here. You gave us 5 minutes at a time, and you're still going. Get this guy a watch. This guy doesn't know how to tell time or something. Come on, referee. Game's over. We've gone a full minute over. Come on. Blow the flippin' whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. This is corruption. Absolute corruption. Go very defensive then. We just hold on to possession, hold the ball, just play as defensive as possible, waste as much time as possible. There we go. Is this guy dumb? This referee. Are you stupid, man? And there we have it, a 2-1 victory over Newtown. That was a stellar couple games of football. The 2 goals came when the momentum shifted to our side, so that is fantastic to see. It was a fairly even split match, slightly more favor to the Newtown team, but hey, everyone thought we'd lose, but we've just proven them wrong. Be proud. That was a great win. Indeed it was. And after that result, it was a big game too, because Newtown was actually in the lead, I believe. They were top of the table, and we just pretty much closed in on them. We're on 9 points with 3 wins and 1 loss, with 2 games at hand with those at front. One against Hollywood Town, who played 5 games. We only played 4, and then Newtown just played their 6th game, so we have 2 games at hand. So if we were to get good results there, we could be in contention up in the top 3 right now. So that is huge win. That was a huge game.